Bands by the River, a podcast about happiness, music, and comedy.
This is okay. I'm sorry.
Season 2,
Sorry.
episode 1. We got this.
Start over. All right. Hello. This is season 2, episode 1 of Bands by the River, a podcast about happiness, music, and comedy. We're here today with Ryan Kattner, aka Honus Honus of Man Man. Welcome, Ryan. Thank you for being here with us today.
What up?
Welcome.
Maybe I should take off my shirt for this.
Oh my.
Is that okay?
No, that's awesome. Yeah.
Okay. I need consent.
Awesome. So we're here with a shirtless Ryan Kattner.
Lines.
Oh,
Like
nice.
Oh, nice.
You've been working on the yard?
Riding my bike.
Okay, nice.
For everybody who can't see, Ryan has an 8-pack and a farmer's tan.
Look, I'll be the first to admit that I have a 2-pack and a loaf of bread.
We wanted to talk to you. I wanted to say thank you for the new album because we haven't recorded an episode in a while. So you're listening to your new album kind of inspired us to like start up season 2. I was like so excited when I heard that there was a new Man Man album. I was like, whoa, we have to like listen to this right now. And we're listening to it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to reach out and we're gonna have to like start this back up because I'm so excited and I loved it. It was really fun. So congrats on the new album, Carrot on Strings. We both really enjoyed that. Could you tell us a little bit about like what inspired this new album?
The need to make another album inspired this new album. By the way, people can't see this, but you're totally pandering to your audience here, which I appreciate. But I see there's a painting of carrots on string. Yeah, very nice. Nice move. Touche.
It used to be radishes, but since we were talking to you today, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to move that. I'm gonna have to move the carrots over. So I moved the carrots over specifically because of the album.
Nice. Well, the last album came out right when the pandemic hit, which was awesome. And I did get to tour it. And we put 4 years into that record. And with this new one, the big inspiration was to try not to overthink it and just connect with why I started playing music anyway. And that was to have fun and just channel all the garbage in the universe. But also, I just wanted to make a fun record that wasn't tied to how depressing the past few years have been for the entire world.
It was a very welcome album, and honestly, I kind of haven't been doing the podcast because I've been just kind of sad. Like things have been kind of rough, so it was really really nice to like hear some new music from you, and just really thank you for putting that out there.
I wanted to make a fun cathartic record, so I think we did it.
Yeah.
It's a fun record for sure.
Yeah. You said channeling, and one of my questions to you was going to be about like where we've talked to like other musicians who like Bonnie Bloomgarden from the Death Valley Girls, they like channel their music from other dimensions, and like where do you think your music comes from?
I'm convinced it exists down the ether because I have to spend so much time banging on my keyboards for anything to tumble out. And then it just drops in. And then sometimes songs just kind of come out of nowhere. But I've talked about it a lot, but movies and life influence my music more than anything else. For example, the song Cherry Cowboy, I maybe it's due to falling on my head a lot as a child, but certain things just kind of get locked into my psyche. And one of them is the campfire scene from Three Amigos when all the animals say, "Good night, Ned." So there's not a time when I'm not going to bed at night and I just want to yell that out at someone, "Good night, Ned." And Cherry Cowboy was inspired by that scene in a weird way in my head.
Nice.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, the biggest inspirations for this record were weathering the pandemic, and then, you know, being a new father, and just trying to find a new creative place in this post-COVID world, because the economics of being a creative, touring, all these things have just changed the entire landscape. Is that an answer? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna tell you congratulations on being a new dad.
Yes.
Has that affected like your music in any way, or do you still feel like you?
I mean, I think maybe in the sense where, and this is in the little press release thing we did, but you know, for years I just wanted to quit every time I woke, you know, every day I woke up, I wanted to quit because it was just like, this is too goddamn hard. But now that I have kids, I want to keep doing it so they can see me doing something that I love that's also good for my head and good for my heart, and maybe inspire them. But I just want to see my kids freak out side stage at some point.
Yeah.
So if I have that many records left in me until they hate the music, which even then I think would keep me going, because I knew that it would embarrass them. So I don't know.
Hey, they might try and join, you know, they might pick up an instrument and join the band. Watch out.
Oh yeah. I mean, they both already have some musical skills. Like the other day for Father's Day, I took out the kids to lunch, and my daughter was drumming on my son's head with some chopsticks.
Nice.
And he was on board. He was into it.
Yeah, I mean, drummers, they drum everywhere on everything, so off to a good start.
Yeah. I want her to be a drummer because I think you know, protective dad style. I always need drummers, so
There you go. Yep.
but also drummers are badasses, and
Yeah.
nothing's, I think, more badass than a girl drummer,
Yeah.
female drummer.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be clear, she hasn't had drum lessons yet, but I want her to take drum lessons, because then, you know, no one's gonna mess with a girl with sticks
Yep. Yep.
and who can keep a rhythm as she's hitting you with them.
Have you ever made a song with the intention of that song to make people feel happy?
Yes. I think I feel like a song like Iguana on this album has that desired effect.
Okay.
It
Nice.
made me happy, and I really loved the video. That was so
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
I
Oh,
watched it a
thanks.
few times.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, the video that's a testament to the genius of my friend Nick Jasinovic. He came up with that idea 2 days before basically my buddy Nick, also Nick, he's in the video, the makeup guy. We were just he was gonna make me up like a lizard, and then we just go shoot some fun things for TikTok or something. And then we decided to do a music video. Nick came up with that idea. The night before, we hired a John Travolta impersonator, and the rest is magic.
That was great. Yeah, I loved it.
Well, it definitely made me happy. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Have you ever personally been moved by music you've heard to be happy? And what was it?
Happy. Yeah, I think so. Was I smiling like yeah, that's a good question. I really like that Toe Jam song that Dizzy Rascal did with David Byrne. That song made me happy. I don't think I was moved with smiling like a weirdo in the street or anything, but it's a very happy song.
Yeah. Some songs
the
just
song that did not make me happy was Happy.
the Pharrell song.
I've heard that song so many times, too many times. Good song, but it doesn't make me happy.
Well, wait till that movie is your kid's favorite. You'll hear it a lot.
Yeah.
Can you describe how music and or making music has contributed to your overall happiness and positivity?
Oh yeah. I mean, music saved my life. Full stop. If I didn't discover music when I did and find it as a creative, emotional outlet, you know, it's like I'm very thankful for it, because I think in this life, and you guys can probably attest to this, you know, sometimes you just stumble into what your life becomes. And I feel lucky that for me it was music, and it was able to harness uh, my weird upbringing, my skills, my storytelling, and even limitations of my technical abilities, while they still stress me out today, in the sense that I'm not a good enough musician to be anyone's sideman. So it forces me to write my own material. I'm thankful for it, because I know that I'm writing stuff that other people can't write because they're too good or they overthink it. I don't.
I like the stuff you write. I think your
Yeah.
lyrics are fascinating. I'm always like, what? And I like listen to it multiple times. Um, do you set out a time to write your music, or does it just come to you like when you're doing something else, or like
God, I wish it came to me when I'm doing something else. It would be so much easier. No, no, I'm a big proponent of, you just have to put in the time, because especially as I've gotten older, it has become harder to write songs. And I'm in that awful cyclical habit of, I forget how to write records after a record is done. So when I start writing another record, it's as though I forgot how to write songs, and I have to relearn how to write songs. And then I have the added pressure on me of, most of my friends that I surround myself with write songs. So then I think that everyone knows how to write songs. And I'm constant, why am I not writing as many songs as Nick from Islands? Why is he so goddamn prolific? And then I start beating myself up, and it's just like this endless cycle. But it's really, I have to sit down in a space, dedicate that time to just trying to come up with ideas. But then sometimes songs come out of the ether. Very rarely. I can count on one hand how many times it's happened. But it really only happens through perspiration, less from inspiration. But I write down ideas all the time. Songs come to me in dreams sometime, or lyrics do, and I'll wake up and I'll scribble something down, and the next day I'll look at it like, oh, okay. Or something I heard. I have a lot of like really bad lyric ideas on my phone and my notes. Yeah, I used to, my principle when I was younger for songwriting was that if I never wrote down lyrics for the first like handful of records, because my argument is that when I sit down to play it, if I can't remember what the lyrics are, how can I expect someone else to remember them? But now I have to write down stuff because I'm old and my brain is rotting. But that's typically how I work. Just time. I treat it like a job, like a 9 to 5.
oh,
And
okay.
then I start figuring out lyrics. I paste, I just like tape lyrics to the wall and kind of work from that. And then this record, I wrote a lot of the lyrics while riding my bicycle, because I got really into cycling from 2020 on. And so a lot of it's just in my own head, listening to loops, trying to come up with stuff.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's not great. It's a terrible way to work. It's very slow and painstaking. And when you look at the reward for all of that, it's yeah. It's a slow way of working.
I think it
But
works
it's smart.
for you because I enjoy it.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I enjoy it too. And just so you know, it's like when there's 11 songs on an album, I wrote 11 songs for the record.
Wow, that's awesome. Some of your songs have so many.
What's up?
I was gonna say, so many of your songs have like a million different instruments. Do you write all of those in, or?
Oh, I mean, I wish, but I'm lucky enough to have incredibly brilliant musicians. So
Okay.
while I am a subpar musician, the guys that play with me, they're all premium badasses, like top notch. So for example, Kevin, who was he was in my solo band, and he played on the last record and this record. I mean, he plays all the woodwind stuff you hear on the album. He plays bass. There's no marimba on this record, which is the first Man Man album without marimba.
Oh wow.
But he played marimba on the last record. Sam plays pedal steel, guitar, ebo. Harry plays synth, bass. Everyone can jump around on stuff. Joe Plummer plays drums. Yeah, I'm really fortunate to have those guys. All make me better, and they help me realize the vision.
That's awesome. I'm glad you have these people in your life to be able to produce this, mostly from a selfish point because I get to enjoy it. um, I wanted to ask you about Man Man. What part of Man Man makes you the happiest?
Playing live, being able to share the
Okay.
experience with an audience.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, as far as the arts go, being in a band is the best. I have friends who are fine artists who are painters, and they spent years cooped up preparing for a show, and then they get one night, they get an opening. But with music, it's just this magical community thing where you're playing and you and the audience are connecting, and depending on what type of audience it is every night can affect the vibe of the set. And even though we may play roughly the same set every night, it's going to be a different experience every night depending on the energy that is given and received, and vice versa. And then there's also the whole transformative quality of music where a song can connect with the listener on a deeper level than you intended. Or even in the case of this album for myself, when I wrote Crypto, which is one of my favorite songs on the record,
That's fun.
after going through what I'm going through right now, or in the middle of what I'm going through right now, it takes on an entirely different meaning. And yeah, I mean, I love playing shows. I love connecting. And early on playing music, a friend of mine told me the best part about what we do is that in many ways you're regenerating culture wherever you land. So if one kid walks out of there and thinks, oh, that was awesome, I can just make music like that, or make something of my own, or make my own graphic novel, or write poetry, or just even be a better person, that's awesome. And that's where it's at. Because I feel very lucky to be able to do what I do. And so while it is heartbreaking that I can't tour right now, we will tour. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Until
that.
people just need to share this album.
Yeah, it's a fun album and a live Man Man show. It's really awesome. It's been a while since I've seen one, but I'm looking forward to the next time that we get to see you live.
Same.
Can you tell me three other bands that make you really happy? Like that, like you have
Sure.
to listen to, yeah.
Deerhoof
Okay.
always makes me extremely happy. Whenever I get down on myself about like, oh man, it sucks that like been doing this for 20 years and there's like 11 records, not 7 man and whatever. I've made like 11 records around the world and I'm still having to hustle as hard as when we first started. Then I look at a band like Deerhoof and I listen to any of their albums, and it's infinitely inspirational to me because I don't know, they're artists and they're awesome and they're creative and yeah, wonderful. Another band that inspires me, Tame Impala is pretty, not Tame Impala, I'm sorry. Yeah, King Gizzard. I'm not crazy about everything that they do, but I like how prolific they are, and I just love their mentality of just cranking stuff out. I'm actually quite jealous that I don't have, you know, the same band every album, and we can't just hunker down without and just focus on music. But yeah, Tame Impala, sorry, King Gizzard. Uh, and who else? Blonde Redhead's another band that is
Okay.
always inspirational to me.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of bands who are making stuff. And I know these are all like kids are like, who the hell are these bands? But Blonde Redhead's, I always forget how awesome they are, and then I hear an album of theirs. It's so moody and evocative, and the songwriting is so great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Can you name like a movie or a TV show that you watch to help yourself maybe get out of a funk or feel better? Like recently I watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, and that show makes me laugh so
Oh, yeah.
hard every time I
Oh.
watch it. Guaranteed.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good question. I recently just blitzed through Scavenger's Reign on HBO Max or whatever the fuck it's called now. And that is an incredible show. When I was in a bad headspace, I'd put that on. The show really sucks you in. The episode's only like 22 minutes long. It's animated.
Nice.
Okay.
Scavenger's Reign.
Okay.
Cool.
Great show.
I will look it up. Do you have a favorite comedy like movie or
Yeah.
Sorry.
Real Genius.
I'm sorry?
Real Genius.
Oh, with Val Kilmer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I haven't seen that in a long time. Awesome. Oh, since the name of the podcast is Fans by the River, it's from the Saturday Night Live
Chris
skit,
Farley.
Chris Farley. Yes,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if you have like a favorite Chris Farley movie or Saturday Night Live skit of his, maybe.
Yes. I mean, when I was a kid, I always loved the Bears one where he had a heart attack every
Yeah.
Chicago boys, and he would have a heart attack. Yeah, Chris Farley's a legend. Tommy Boy's incredible with Chris Farley, obviously.
Yeah, that one's one of my
Um,
favorites.
He's great. And oh God, my brain is broken. Where he plays the bus driver, Billy Madison.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him recently. He was an audience member for like Sally Jesse Raphael or something. It was on Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
He was an audience member celebrating. It was a panel of actors, and he was there just in the audience cheering, just as a fan, not as like Chris Farley in the audience. It was really incredible.
That's
That's
funny.
funny.
I believe that music and comedy have healing properties. How do you think music and or comedy play a role in helping to heal someone? Or how does that help us to feel better when we're down?
I think music and comedy, I think there's so much heaviness in the world, and anything that can bring levity to that is important. And I think having a sense of humor about despair is important.
Right.
And just laughter heals all.
Yeah.
So even when things are the grimmest, if you can still maintain a sense of humor about everything. Like, for example, I feel sometimes as though I'm in a Kafkaesque nightmare, but knowing that I was already a cockroach, I'm okay. Fallout was a really good distraction recently. I really like that show.
Nice. That is a good show.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, God, I wish I had a more, the comedy thing I should have thought about, because although I love Real Genius, there's obviously a lot of comedies that I appreciate more. It's just the first one that popped in my head, aside from like Coen Brothers stuff. But yeah, I think it's also why comedians and musicians get along so well, is that we're really putting it all out there on the stage.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy, frankly, frightens me, and I can't believe people do that. But I feel like it's why I have a lot of friends who are comedians, and vice versa.
Do you have like a favorite comedian or like top 3 favorite comedians?
Man, you're really putting me on the spot.
They don't have to be your friends.
Let's see. Bill Cosby, Louis C.K. Let's see who else.
Oh.
Chris D'Elia. No, I don't know. I'm not gonna alienate any of my friends right now by telling you.
Okay.
Good answer. They're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I admire stand-up comedians. I would like to do that. I'm just not funny.
Who do you admire in particular? Tell me.
I like Doug Benson. He's he makes me laugh a lot. Dave Chappelle, Tori Poole, Clifton Simmons. They're local comedians. So yeah, I like all comedy.
I like John Daly, Jonah Ray.
I had another question about happiness. What part of life makes you the happiest?
Spending time with my kids.
Nice.
Which I know it's like, so lame.
No, that's sweet. That's a nice
I love spending
answer.
time with kids. No, they're really funny. And my daughter, a couple months ago, we were out having a bagel, and I gave her some tomato off of my bagel, and she goes, "Daddy, I don't eat tomatoes. I'm not Italian."
Oh my
Whoa.
God. That's spicy right there.
Hold on. First off, I think tomatoes are from like Ecuador, perhaps. No, but she came around and she likes tomatoes. I was like, where the hell did you learn that? It's like, Daddy, I'm dropping a deuce.
Oh my God. What advice would you give to anyone who wants to experience happiness through making music?
Do it because you love it and because not doing it makes you miserable, but don't do it because you need to pay the rent. Because the life of music is really very difficult. Or in the wise words of a great poet, you have to pay your dues before you pay the rent. Steve Malkmus. But yeah, you do it because you love it and because you have to do it. And to not do it would be the same as not taking a breath.
Yeah, that's good advice.
But it's tough.
But it's worth it, right?
It is. Yeah, I mean, the greatest relationships I've ever had in my life are because I discovered playing music and fell in love with it. My longest friendships are because of people that I met on the road or people that I've met playing music. It's opened great doors for me, and I'm very fortunate. I mean, yeah, I no regrets. Did you believe any of that?
I
Yeah,
absolutely believe
absolutely.
you. Yes.
No regrets.
Yeah,
Heard it
I'm
here.
kidding. Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. And just because you may not be a great musician or you don't really know how to play your instrument, it doesn't mean you can't write a great fucking song. And honestly, I'd rather hear your song than someone who knows too much. As long as you're coming from a true place.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing when you start out, because there's so much you feel like you have to live up to, when really all you have to do is just make whatever comes out of you and believe in it.
Was it when you first started making music, was that hard for you to like put yourself out there, like your lyrics and stuff, or have you always just been like open and sharing with like your thoughts and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, I always kind of I feel when I write songs, there's different layers to it. There's going to be a narrative level, which has to be open enough or obtuse enough where someone can just put their own meaning to it. And then there's going to be a confessional level, which is buried under that. And then there's just going to be complete fictional creation that's inspired by something. And then all three of these planes coexist. And if you do it right, it's a song that can both be personal and be personal for you, the listener, but it's tricky. Yeah. I think when I first started out, it was just trying to create mini movies, because as an aspiring failed screenwriter, playwright, I was just trying to, what I couldn't do in a 90-page script, I was trying to do in a 3-minute song, encapsulize that.
Okay. I do have a lot of like, when I listen to your music, it puts images in my head of these things that I hadn't thought before. So I think that you're really good with words, and I appreciate what you do.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you for appreciating me. Yeah, it's tricky. But I think the first step, it's like when you're reading a book, a novelist or a poet or something. The first step is creating that image, and then you kind of can affix your own meaning to it if the image is properly conveyed. But it's really trying to get away from up and down. You live in the city, I live in the town. Getting away from that kind of ho-hum bullshit, which drives me nuts. Like, I hate that kind of lyric writing.
I like to rhyme.
Rhyming's fine. I just mean rhyming in like the most basic, yeah, which can also be okay given the context.
So I wanted to ask you, the last time we did an interview, I don't know if you remember this, but it was like, I don't know, maybe like 2010, 2011, and you were touring with Mr. Heavenly, and you were my very first band interview that I had ever done, and I was so excited. So I wanted to say thank you. We're here these many years later, and now we've got a little podcast of our own, and it's really fun. You have a special place in my heart, Mr. Kattner, for being my first band interview. And I saw.
Was I respectful? Was I respectful? Was I nice?
Yes, yeah, you were very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I was very happy about the interview. I thought it went well for my first interview. I haven't gotten much better all these years later. I still am stumbling on my words, but I'll keep working at it. But I saw Mr. Heavenly like 3 times that year during South by. I saw you guys a lot.
I don't think I slept for that entire week.
Do you have any plans on doing anything with those guys again?
At some point, yeah. I mean, we've been talking about it. I ambushed Nick. Nick is putting an album out right now too, and he was doing a podcast with Joe, and I ambushed their podcast the other day. And yeah, well, at some point we will. I mean, I'm in New York now, and they're all on the West Coast.
Oh, okay.
So I would like to. So yes, the answer is yes.
I'm looking for.
But I think Nick will sing the low parts this time, and I'll sing the high parts.
Oh, interesting. Like to hear that. Yeah, I guess that's all of the questions. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to come.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm super proud of this album, and I think it really stands up with anything I've made. And I think as far as an overall vision, I think it's probably one of the most cohesive Man records. And I think it's a real grower and a shower.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun album, but it's very complex. And as usual, the musical score is amazing. There's so much to hear and listen to whenever you're playing it. So multiple listens is very rewarding. I enjoyed it a lot. It's really good.
Me too.
Thank you. And Miranda, what do you have to say about it?
I thought it was awesome. I've listened to it multiple times this week. And yeah, the first day, the first day while we were listening to it, I was like, I have to reach out. Like, I have to reach out because this is great. And like, you brought me out of my funk. So thank you, Mr. Kattner.
Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. And, you know, with the exception of my kids being completely devastated and traumatized, if I was hit by a bus tomorrow, this would be the last record to be flattened by.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's not gonna happen. So
hey dude, I know it's not, because I'm a cockroach, and even if I was hit by a bus, I would live.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ryan.
Yeah,
thanks.
Appreciate it.
Bye. Thank you.
And say goodbye to Roman.
What?
Yeah, the creeper. You don't see the creepy guy in the window?
No.
You can't see that?
Oh, now I can. It just looked black from where I'm sitting.
Yeah. So this is the show that would always get me out of my bad funks.
What show is that?
That's Succession.
Oh, Succession. I haven't seen that.
I've only seen like the first season.
Best show ever.
Yeah, it was good. I kind of forgot about it. Okay.
So there's my answer. Succession.
Nice.
Best show ever.
Nice.
Awesome.
That and Eastbound and Down.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. I love that guy. What's that guy's name with the curly hair?
Danny McBride.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Danny McBride can always get me out of a bad mood. But Eastbound and Down, that's the show that will get me out of a bad mood.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. Thank you all.
Thanks.
Thanks, Ryan.
Bye.
Bye.
Bands by the River, a podcast about happiness, music, and comedy.